Hi, let's talk about ADI Part 3 test. Now before that, this is my second channel, Abdur Instructor, my first channel, Driving TV, where I help learners learn to drive and to pass the driving test. I've been running that channel for the last 5 years, and that channel has helped thousands in the UK and around the world learning to drive and to pass the driving test. And on that channel, I do have many driving instructors who use my channel to help their learners learn to drive. And every now and again, they would ask me to help them with their ADI Part 3, also standard check test. Now, if I share any videos on my first channel regards to or related to ADI or driving instructors, it's going to get confusing and it's not going to help my learners on that channel, because that channel is, like I said, it's all about learning to drive, pass the driving test. So I thought maybe have another channel just dedicated to driving instructors, and this is when this channel is born, Abdur Instructor. This is the channel dedicated to driving instructors. So if you are thinking of becoming a driving instructor, or if you are training to become a driving instructor, this is the channel for you. I'm just going to share my journey. I've been a driving instructor since 2002, so it's over 20 years I've been a driving instructor. So I do have the experience, I do have the knowledge of the life of a driving instructor, how I became a driving instructor, and how to run a business of a driving instructor. So I thought if I have a separate channel, hopefully it's going to help who are thinking of becoming a driving instructor, who are training to become a driving instructor. So let's start off with talking about ADI Part 3 test, because most driving instructors who are training to become a driving instructor, they do ask me to help them with Part 3, because Part 3 test is the final test, and many, they get nervous, they have nightmares about the test. So I thought let's start the channel with talking about ADI Part 3 test. Now obviously any test, before the test you're always going to be nervous. That's normal, that's human nature, you're always going to be nervous. Now just being nervous, just thinking about the test, it's not going to help you to pass the test. You should think, but you should think in a positive manner, not negatively, because thinking positively is going to help you to understand what the test is all about and how to pass a driving test. If you ask me, is it hard for you to pass ADA Part 3 test? I say no. Why? Because it is hard if you just think about it and don't do anything about it, or you don't understand what the test is all about. If I were you, I would try to get a picture in my mind what the test is going to be like and what the test is all about. Only then it's going to help you to understand and help you to train your mind how to go and perform on the day to pass the test. So let's talk about what the test is all about. So ADI Part 3 test, what is it? On the day, you need to take a people with you and you train and you do a lesson for 45 minutes. And in that 45 minutes, how do you carry out the test? This is what the examiner is looking for. And the total score you could have, the maximum, is 51. You could score 51, you need 31 to pass. That's all. To make it simple for you, on the day, you take your people with you. The test is going to be 45 minutes long. And how you do the test, you will be marked. You will be getting score by the examiner. And the maximum score you could have is 51. You need 31 to pass. That's all. So that's what the test is all about. Now, for you to master, for you to train yourself for Part 3 test, is to study the marking sheet. If I were you, I would pick up the marking sheet and I would go through the marking sheet, so then you know the markings, how they mark, how do you get the scores. You know how you should train yourself, how you should plan yourself. So then you will know how to plan the lesson and how you should talk, what kind of things are they looking for, what kind of things you are going to be marked. So then you are going to set the lesson according to the marking sheet. That's the only way. It doesn't matter how good the lesson is, unless you are marked according to the marking sheet, you're not going to pass. So the first thing you should do is to pick up the marking sheet of ADI Part 3 and go through the marking sheet and look at the marking sheet and study and learn what they're looking for, how you are going to be scored. Only then you will have a picture in your mind how you should plan the test, how you should plan the lesson on the day. Now the marking sheet has three subjects, okay? It has lesson planning, risk management, and teaching and learning strategies. These are the three headings, three subjects. And on those subjects, total subjects you will be marked is 17. And each one, maximum you could score 3. So if you times 17 by 3, maximum you could have is 51. So if I were you, I would look at the marking sheet, go through the marking sheet, and study the marking sheet, what they're looking for, and plan the lesson according to that. And go through when you are doing the lesson, make sure when you are doing the test, make sure you cover all those 17 which is there on the marking sheet. That's the only way you're going to pass. So it's not about I go there and I do anything how I want. It's not. It's all about giving the examiner what they're looking for, and they're looking for is the marking sheet. How do you perform on the day according to the marking sheet? Because that's the only way they're going to pass or they're going to fail you. They cannot fail you anything other than the marking sheet. So why look? So why start your training elsewhere? So why worry about the test? Instead, I would go through the marking sheet, look at the marking sheet, and see what the examiner is looking for, and train yourself, train your mind, get a picture in your mind how you are going to perform, how you are going to do the lesson on the day. And I am now in the process of creating a course for ADI Part 3 test, also standard check test. So that's going to be coming up in the future. So stay with the channel. If you are interested in the course, please do let me know in the comment. Also, if you like the video, do let me know. Do give a thumbs up, and please do subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.